13 Days of Frightful Fragrance, Day 6, the Countess de Castiglione. Today's entry is less frightful and more haunting, as today we're dealing with the subject of vanity. It's very possible that you've seen pictures of this grand lady before. Her name was Virginia, and she was the Countess de Castiglione, mistress to Emperor Napoleon III. Virginia was born in Florence to a noble family, then married off at 17 to the Count de Castiglione, and promptly had a son. Her cousin was the Prime Minister of Sardinia, so when the Count and Comtesse took a trip to Paris, her cousin was like, hey, so we want Italy to be unified. You need to convince Emperor Napoleon III to help make that happen by any means necessary, wink, wink. And she took that to heart because she became mistress to Napoleon among many lovers, and after only a year of marriage, her husband demanded a separation. And the Comtesse was known for her beauty and her extravagant costumes, such as this one right here, which is known as the Queen of Hearts. She was also a raging narcissist and spent the next 40 years having hundreds of photos of herself taken. And she would make little photo books and give them to all of her friends. Despite not being a very nice lady or the whole narcissism thing, she was very influential on modern photography. While she was in front of the camera, she was the one directing these shoots, and she even directed the colorization of them afterwards. She was friends with a dandy art collector named Robert de Montesquieu, who was obsessed with her. And a lot of what we know of her came from a biography that he spent 13 years writing. And in it, he detailed her beauty rituals and said that she absolutely doused herself in perfume, so much so that it was her signature to basically overwhelm any room she walked into, both with her beauty and her scent. Unfortunately, beauty fades, and the Comtesse spent her later years alone in her apartment in the Place Vendôme, which, side note, is where Schiaparelli is headquartered. And she put black drapes up in all of her windows and smashed all of her mirrors so that she wouldn't see her faded beauty. And she only left her apartment under cover of darkness in a long black veil. And when she died at 62, Montesquieu reported that her body was found with several uncorked bottles of perfume, and the air was suffocated with the fumes from her fragrances. And this detail led to speculation that she may have unalived herself with her own perfume. Side note, I actually have a perfume launching soon inspired by her. It's called Queen of the Night, and it smells like cherry macaron and a beat up vintage Chanel purse. And you can sign up at the link in my bio if you'd like to be notified when it releases. We're halfway through 13 days of frightful fragrances. Follow for day 7.